Wonderful. Wonderful. Nothing works. Testing, testing. Everything is dead. Typical day in my world. Testing, testing. Everything's dead. Why is everything dead? Testing, testing. Everything is dead. Huh. Why can't I hear? Don't see me. Oh boy, great day, great day, great day, great day. Why can't I hear? Testing, testing. Why is that dead? Good morning, folks. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. And my systems are all showing dead. But I can see that some of you guys can see me. Is that right? I don't see anybody on Facebook. And you know what really upsets me about this is that you don't do anything different. You just leave everything on. You go do something. You come back, and everything is everything's different. I don't know. Hey, listen, I'm late this morning. I've got my backyard torn. Not my backyard, but here at my studio, I've got my side yard torn to hell, and there are crews in here installing plumbing for my RV. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm going to be doing an RV channel soon. And I wanted, and you just can't do this stuff without them, or with not being there. So this is the back of my place right now, and it is being excavated. So that's the side of my office, and I had wired in my RV here a while back. That's looking back. I'm showing you guys all this to tell you why I'm late, but this is looking from the back of like my RV, and I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. And that's my little container up there, and that's gonna all be that's all getting wired in this morning. Not wired, but putting not a septic tank, but a clean out in. That's a clean out, so that I can drain to my to the sewer, and no longer use the back of the no longer use the what do you call it, the septic tank. So we had to take trees down, and we've been had to take all these trees down and bring all these people in who cost more money than they're worth to bring down those trees. And we had these big, huge trees that we had to bring down, and had to tear down the fence. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And all that too. And then, of course, had to dig this almost 4 foot deep trench down and then lay all these pipes. This is what I've been doing. And then cut it into those of you guys have been to the Dragon's Lair, you'll know what you're looking at. So, hey, that's that's what's going on over here, and it's Hill. Anyway, so I thought I'd be able to get up here in time for the show, but obviously I'm late as hell. But I wanted to do this show anyway, so it's going to be a short show, but I hope it still has an impactful message. So thank you all for tuning in. And one thing we find when you're a content creator, you have to create content. That's what people want to see. And so we kind of make a deal with you that we're going to be here, even if even if we're late. No matter what's going on, we always try to make you some content. So this content is based on, and I hope this works because, like, oh yeah, it's going to work. Okay, so let me cut over here, and this is the precipice for the story. So if you are if you're if you're watching this, and you can see this, if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I do stories and that kind of thing. I do skits, and so this is the skit on today's TikTok, and this skit is the precipice for today's story, today's lesson, as it were. So here we have a club brother who calls another club brother, and we'll just break it in right here. Hey, club brother, what's up? Yeah, I wanted you to give me a holler this morning. Listen, you were really hard on the prospect last night. In fact, I've noticed you've been really hard on the prospect for quite some time. Yeah, I know you're hard on all prospects, but this is a little different. You're really hard on this prospect. I mean, like, I think there's something else going on. In fact, I think what the problem is here is that you're really pissed off with a sponsor. You two are going at it all the time, fighting all the time, trading insults on the chat all the time. And every time we look around, you two are just doing everything you can to tear each other down. You're always bad mouthing this guy or whatever. You guys are on the wrong side of every political issue. Each one of you is voting a different way from the other. And about a year ago, he treated your prospect pretty bad. So now you're going after his. Problem is, we made that prospect a promise. We promised him a fair shake. At the end of the day, when he gets through prospecting, he'll be your club brother as well as mine. And that's why I'm stepping in right now. You owe that man a fair shake. I'm going to make damn sure you give it to him, club brother. Or it's going to be me and you. I don't give a damn about the rest of none of that. You can't hate on this prospect because you don't like his sponsor. And we're not going to let you give him a down vote because you don't like his sponsor. Give him extra duties or anything like that. You got a problem with a sponsor? Handle it at the table or growl back. Get down like men. But this shit here, bro, this right here, no, sir. Not in my club, not on my watch. Treat that prospect right. He's our future. I don't give a damn where he comes from. He deserves a fair shake. Capiche? So that is the crux of my chat with you guys this morning. That is that The MC, every motorcycle club, owes every prospect a fair shake. I do ask you to forgive me for being a sweaty pig this morning, but I got to go back out in that 100 degrees as soon as this is over. It's killing us out here in Georgia, but I'd rather be hot than cold, I think. Anyway, good morning, my brother. This is Knowledge from the One Percenter, Dirty Ones MC. I always enjoy your content. I hope there are sane heads like you in every MC. I appreciate that, big brother over there. Thank you. Always respectful and happy to see you guys tune in. It lets us know that we are doing a few things right. We make enough enemies. It's nice to have a few friends. Every motorcycle club owes every prospect probationary, hang around, a fair shake. A fair shake. When I wrote the book Prospects Bible, I told you guys about how long it took me, Johnny Bunch II, to go from hang around to full patch member. It was almost 5 years. So it was almost 5 years. I don't know the exact amount of time. I say 5 years because that's a good round number. It sounds great. But it took a while, way longer than it should have. Now, some of this is because I was a lousy, raggedy-ass prospect. But some of it is because I had lousy, raggedy-ass prospective brothers. I came to the motorcycle club in the middle of a storm. Left side versus right side. Good guys versus bad guys. Conservatives versus liberals. Guys who wanted to move the club in one direction against guys who wanted to move the club in another direction. There was a big war that was going on in the club that was to go on for the next 20 years. And it ended up in a club split shortly before I crossed over. And so when I came in as a prospect, I came in under one guy and then the other side didn't like him. So the other side saw me as on their side. So there was no way that I was going to get a fair shake because I would mean one more voter to their side. Equally, when they brought a prospect in on their side, this side did the same damn thing. Now, I haven't really spoken a lot about this through my life. In the book Prospects Bible, I make sure to tell everybody, hey, listen, don't make the mistakes I made as a prospect. I was a lousy prospect. You don't have to be. I was. I mean, I was lazy and, man, I didn't want to do a lot of things. And then I had an attitude and I had a mouth and, I probably thought I was a little bit better than everybody else. I had issues. But they had issues too. And we see this a lot in motorcycle clubs with full patch members. Like a new guy will come in the club and a full patch member will run down another member, and this guy will hate that member and never will have ever met him or even ridden with him 2 miles at all, period, especially in other chapters. It's like you will see, you'll walk up to a guy, hey, prospect, and he turns and looks at you mean. And you're, what the hell? What's going over there, prospect, in the New Mexico chapter? You're looking at me real crazy. Because a New Mexico brother that you got into it with a couple years ago hates the prospect so bad. He hates him so bad, or he hates you so bad, rather, that he's going to tell somebody that you don't even know so many horrible things about you that he can cause that person to hate you because that person loves him. You love as a prospect, you love and you trust and you're concerned about the people that you come into the club with. So enemy of my brother is my brother, even if he's in my own club. It's hard for people to disassociate and say, well, I'm not going to treat Brother Bunch like that because he hasn't done me any wrong. And we're supposed to be in the same club. But because he did you wrong, my prospective brother, my sponsor, I hate that guy. It also works in reverse, where guys in the club can hate your prospects because they don't like you. They can hate your prospects because you're an asshole. They can hate your prospects because you did something wrong to them, or you're not popular, or you're not in with the good crowd right now. It can even be bigger than that. I mean, if you're a guy who brings in chapters, they can hate your whole chapter that you brought in because they don't like you. Or 3 or 4 or 5 chapters that you brought in, or 10 or 15 or 20 chapters that you brought in, or 15 chapters and 35 prospects. I mean, if you're one of them cats that's sweeping around bringing folks in, bro, every person you bring in could be poisoned and jaundiced. Haven't used that word in a while. Jaundiced by the asshole or 2 or 3 that doesn't like you. And friends, that's not fair to the prospect. The prospect doesn't know about what the hell you guys got going on. He's new to the club. He comes or she comes to the organization like a baby in fleece, newly born, innocent, and free from sin. And you take your dirty little hatred for that guy over there and you apply it to that innocent person over there. You make it like just because you like John Bunch, I don't like you. It's crazy. Just because you hear it, you've heard it before. That's the Prez's boy. That's Cool Runnings boy. Oh, you're Cool Runnings boy. No, I respect Cool Runnings. He brought me in the club. But the shit you have between Papa Doc and Cool Runnings, it ain't got nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know y'all. So then you start to do dirty little nasty things to that prospect. Including not advancing him in the club vote. Somebody said, somebody's asked something here. Go find it. Somebody asked something here. I thought prospects had to be voted in by all members. Somebody asked me. I thought prospects had to be voted in by all members. They do. In most clubs. In most clubs, you got to have 100% vote in for a prospect. If you'll remember, Sons of Anarchy, they actually ran several shows of a guy that was trying to get in the club and couldn't get in because another guy didn't like him. Well, You can't like a guy you don't know. You can't dislike a guy you don't know either. And just because that guy is cool with me, the guy you hate, doesn't mean that that guy's done anything wrong. Doesn't mean that guy won't be a good brother. And doesn't mean that guy won't remember your ass. WD says, 10 years as a sergeant at arms, I've learned to sit on the fence. Will never choose sides in my position. Patrick says, yep, I had to get past being the VP's kid brother with some members. You shouldn't have had to get past that. You shouldn't have had to get past being the VP's brother. You should have been able to come in on your own sweat, on your own steam, and be judged by who you were. I've seen presidents do this. That's my son. Make sure you go extra hard on his ass. Why? Because he's your son? Who are you? You're just a full patch brother. Why should we go harder on him than we go on anyone else? I want him to really earn his stripes. What you want to do is push him the hell out of here, because he hasn't done anything to deserve our ire or our extra attention. You know, you insinuate that because he's your son, he's destined for big things. We don't know that. There's no royalty in MC. All we know is we got a new prospect right here. And you sit down and shut up and let the process work its way. It's like the kid that comes, well, my father founded this club, so I'm sure I'll be the president. Well, Mumbai. We don't know that. We don't know that yet, youngin'. But we fixing to find out. We're fixing to find out. We're going to find out how good you are because we promise you a fair shake. As a prospect, when we voted you in as a prospect, it was unfair for us to vote you in as a prospect and then give you a bullshit shake. You deserve a fair shake. C. Ruger said, when I sponsor, I try my best to be as positive as I can be and keep the negative out of my mouth. You know why? Because these people are our future. Hey, listen, when it took me 5 years to prospect, and I tell you something, I mean, a lot of folks wouldn't do that. Now, when I was coming up in San Diego, there wasn't a whole bunch of clubs. And when I saw the Black Sabbath back patch, that was the patch I had to have. I don't know. I liked it better than all others. It doesn't look any better than anybody else. I mean, it's no more beautiful than the such and such MC. They love their patch. Some patches I'd be like, you wear that? Ugh. But it's green and purple. Are you serious? Man, somebody will beat you up, bro. Don't you know those are my two favorite colors? I mean, we love our patch for whatever reason. We love our patch. I loved mine. I wanted to have it. I had to have it. So to me, I didn't care. Like, okay, well, they didn't cross me over this year. Maybe next. I didn't care. I mean, I got so used to wearing a Prospects patch. It was my patch. I rolled around the set. I didn't care. I was young. I was having a good time. I was having the time of my life. But as I look back on it, with these old eyes, it was unfair. It was unfair for the members that did that to me. But it was also unfair for them because not any of them ever realized that the guy voted least likely to succeed would actually rise to the position of national president. And you don't think I didn't get any get back? Well, I can't really talk about it, but I wasn't as kind as I could have been. Man, the guy whose neck you have your boot across today may be the guy whose boot will be across your neck tomorrow. Think about it. Somebody says, Patriot Family says, who said that? Howdy, Black Dragon. Patriot Family used to say, USA says, highly, like, and this is what happens when I'm trying to make my audiobooks. It just all comes together. But he says he's got his, and then it disappears off the screen and I can't see it anymore. Howdy, Black Dragon. Got my Milo's Zero Sugar right next to me on my way to work. Thanks for spreading the knowledge and the health. It's right here, man. Milo's Zero Sugar tastes like hell. But you get used to it. Thank you, Ragnar of the Hell's Egos Motorcycle Club Nation. See what happened? Ragnar, you taught me about unsweet tea, and we taught the world. Man, that's cool. Honor and respect, Brother Two-Step from the Black Sabbath Nation. It's good to see you on here. Brother Goose, Brother Zombie, my Black Sabbath brothers, I love you guys. Thank you for being on my show and supporting me. So, look here, folks. So in the book Prospects Bible, I tell prospects, God, whatever you do, don't get involved in MC politics. Why? Because you need everybody's vote. You can't take a side. If you're a prospect and you hear somebody speaking negatively about somebody that might be voting for you, break your ass to get out of there. Man, you should see Brother Black Dragon. Nope. No, I don't want to hear it. I'm here for the club. I am Switzerland. I'm here for all the brothers. What can I do for you, brother? Man, Brother Goose sure is up. Oh, hell no. I'm out. I'm a prospect. I need Brother Goose's vote. I need Brother Zombie's vote. I need Brother Devil's vote. I'm not fixing to sit over here, right here with y'all while y'all talking about him so Black Dragon can walk past and look over. Okay. Yeah, that prospect won't be getting a vote. You can't afford it. As a prospect, you work for the MC. You don't want to hear it. You're not there for it. I'm to get my patch and convince the club that I'm worthy of the patch and that the patch is worthy of me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for that. Hey, man, let me tell you about Brother Goose, man. Listen, I got to go clean up the bar, and then I got to clean the head, and then I've got to go help Brother Carmichael with his flat tire. I'm too busy. For this. Too busy. Patriot Family says he's too handsome to be this large. I agree. So am I. And I'm too busy to be in this internal beef with you guys. Ghost Eagle says internal beef is most devastating, more than almost anything else. Philip says good morning from the city of real gangster, Chicago. Yeah, Chirac. we know of the place. So, as a prospect, keep your nose clean, your head high, and Loose me, Satan. Loose me. Loose me of the MC BS. There'll be plenty of time after I cross over. It's like a president, right? You know, you're running for office. I agree with that. I'll take care of that. I agree with that. When they get in office, you don't even know them anymore. It's like, whoa, what happened to you? I thought you were going to be the most transparent administration in the world. Yeah, we said that going in. We had to get it voted in. Now, we just don't have time for that. A prospect is you shouldn't have to be. You should just be able to work on your own steam, but you got all these damn people around you, that have agendas. Goose says it sucks being known as somebody's guy and getting shit on from every angle. It does. It does. It does. SSW says nepotism can be a bad deal, no matter if it's work or in a group. But you caught me with nepotism. I don't really exactly know what nepotism means. Let's see. We're going to go here. Nepotism. The practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives or friends, especially by giving them jobs.
Nepotism.
Aha! I've heard that term before. So, yeah, nepotism sucks. And adding to people luggage that they shouldn't have because you don't like who brought them in, or you don't like this, you don't like that, you don't like the other. Man, stop it, man. Stop it. Listen, man, listen. Every prospect deserves a fair shake by the MC. Every prospect deserves a fair shake by the MC. Every hang-around deserves a fair shake by the MC. Every friend of the club deserves a fair shake by the MC. Every guest deserves a fair shake by the MC. Every visitor deserves to be able to come in on their own steam. And if you can't do that, you're the problem. If you don't like Goose, don't screw with Goose's prospect. Take Goose out into the backyard and whip his ass if you think you can. Or meet him at the table and deal with your beef one-on-one with him. The prospect belongs to the club. The prospect belongs to the future of what we've got going on. If you don't know that, then you're not good for the MC. You're not good for our future. We won't last past you because you will have run everyone away. And I saw that happen. I saw that happen where so many people tried to get into my club. And there was a period of time where they just ran everyone away. We're the biggest, baddest, toughest club in San Diego. We don't need you. I would hear my brothers tell people we don't need you. And now those guys are presidents of competing motorcycle clubs. They would have been Black Sabbath. And so I always tell my brothers, when someone tells me something like, well, we don't want the club to grow too fast. We don't want We want to hold up right now. We're not taking any more. Listen, when the club stops growing, it starts dying. This is everything. Your body makes new cells until you get to a certain age, like maybe 26 or something. And then from that day forward, it stops making new cells. And that is when you start dying. You can see yourself dying in front of yourself. You can see your hair turning gray, your joints getting old and disjointed looking, and you can feel yourself. You can't move as fast. You can't. I mean, I can still have sex as long, but some of you can't have sex as long. You can't satisfy as many women. Now, some of y'all, you know that us Navy guys, we don't have that problem, but the Army and Air Force and Marine guys and Coast Guard. When you start growing, you start dying. And when your MC stops growing, it starts dying. So I say, let the prospect process play out. Guys who ain't going to cut it. And that's fine. But don't artificially inseminate. Don't artificially destroy your MC because we're cutting off prospecting right now. We don't want to get too big. You start dying. Let people who want to come get their fair shake. Rambo says, "What's up, BD? Been a while since I caught a live show. Been busy planning an event with my MC." That's what you should be doing, bro. Working on the MC and catching me on the replay. But I'm glad to see you. Ghost Eagle says, "Yeah, one reason the ocean is so salty, y'all have tons of semen there." I deserve that. I pick on the rest of you guys a little. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the dragon sleeps tonight. I wish I could sing. So I want you guys, we have a short show today, but I want you guys to think about that. Victor Vigorous says, "I am prospecting now for an MC, and the club brothers just try to teach me and always tell me they would never ask me to do anything they wouldn't." And you're in a good club, man, and you picked a good one to prospect for. As somebody says, "Am I the only one who loves when Black Dragon yells?" No, I get a lot of emails saying, "Stop yelling." This not only goes for an MC. Don't try and talk bad about someone's to that we may both know. It's not my problem. That person has done nothing to me. The military is like that. Don't tell me about someone you have problems with. Absolutely. Good morning, Dirty 151. Black Dragon and others from the Silent Brotherhood. They don't know what the Silent Brotherhood is. They don't know what the Silent Service is. They don't know, man. They don't know, man. They don't know. But some of us do. SSW says, "Know your position in your service commitment. Be of service from the heart." The Outlaw Preacher says, "The prospects need to prove that they can bring something to the club, not make it about themselves, but the club. The saying we often use is, the man makes the patch. The man makes the patch don't make the man." You guys have got to be spelling words right. I can't just be like, figure out. The man makes the catch. The man makes the patch doesn't make the man. Goose says, "Or you can get dragged into a power struggle that has nothing to do with you." That happens too, man. You get dragged into a power struggle in the club. You didn't cut, bro. I just want to ride my motorcycle and put my patch on and have a good time. Chase some of these women's off to the foxes. Show off my motorcycle. and make some long distance runs, riding in the pack, side by side with my brothers, nut to butt, tire to tire, at 115 miles an hour in the desert at 110 degrees. And y'all got me over here playing politics. 43-year-old man, are you serious? But that's what happens. Harley House 76, my brother, man, what's up with it? Just showing my boys some support. I've raised $500 for the homeless veterans event in October in Oklahoma. Man, that is, you guys, I've told you about Harley House 76. He is our own Adam Sandoval. Yep. He does things for veterans, homeless vets, and things like that. He sells these shirts, talk shit, spit blood shirts. I got one. And he takes the money from these shirts where, as I'd be buying me some parts for my motorcycle, what he does is he takes the money for the shirts and gives them to veterans, homeless veterans. Sometimes he gives guys money to, just like, I'm on the road, I'm broke down. He'll send them money. He'll go get them. He'll do stuff. He does stuff for homeless vets. So every time you buy something from him, he's using that to take care of veterans like myself, man. Which, I could use. Never mind. Anyway, it's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in, Harley House. I could use some new. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Seeking counseling. So I want you guys to think about this, how you treat the prospects, man. Do not let your agendas, self-aggrandizing, problems with other brothers, problems with the MC. That's another one. I get this one too. Let me get some tea before I put this one on you. Somebody else just gave Harley House a thumbs up. Somebody who knows him. I'm trying to find it. It went by so fast, but somebody else seconded my. Said, yeah, he's a good guy. Edward Potter says, Harley House, that's great. So let me drop this one on you. Oh, I wanted to get some tea before I drop that on you. Man, I'm not bringing anyone new into this MC. It's so screwed up. Why would I bring anyone here, man? I'm not doing it. Man, if I hear that another time, I'm so sick of you whining, sniveling bastards. I'm sick of you. Hey, man, I have been more mad at my MC than anyone, than the man on the moon. My MC and I have not seen eye to eye on things. We've had trouble. I've had trouble with people in my MC. I mean, it's the MC. It's people. You don't always get along with people, but through that all, I've still recruited. I've still brought new people. I've still sought new chapters. I haven't always agreed with the leadership. When I was the leadership, people didn't always agree with me. But you want to see the seed you have sown. But wouldn't we be hungry if a farmer had a bad crop one year and that's it, bro? I'm not sticking no more corn out there. Oh my goodness, the locust came by this year, and why would I stick another drop of corn out there? Bro, you had a bad season. Till it over. and get you some new seed in the ground, my bro. Put you some fertilizer out there, some nitrates, till the soil, and come on back. Come on. If you don't like the motorcycle club you're in, recruit the motorcycle club you want. That's one of my... Recruit the motorcycle club you want. You can trust. I'm not going to bring anybody in the club, man. Why would I bring somebody in here? Well, train them yourself. Teach them the good stuff. The Bible says, okay, I didn't read this in the Bible. Unlike most people who quote the Bible, they're quoting stuff they heard somebody else say. My mama told me the Bible said. How about that? Just in case I don't get it right, because I know you guys are watching, and I know you guys know everything. And some of my people, like probably the outlaw preacher, is going to say, didn't quite say that, Dragon. So my mama said the Bible said, train a child in the way that it shall grow. I messed it up. Train a child in the way that it should go, and when it grows up, it shall not depart from it. Something like that. The Bible says something like that. So I feel like that. Train a prospect in the way that he should go, and as he becomes a full patch member, he won't depart from that good, great training. It'll be somewhere in him. It'll be part of him. I had great people that taught me great things. Obviously, some great people taught me some great things, like the Father Paul Pep Perry, like Magic, like Papa Vern. God rest his soul. These people put stuff in me. Some good, some bad. Mad Mitch, the Godfather. Hogman. Baker. Richie Rich. DJ. You see, the things those guys put in me. Brother Bob. Those things those guys put in me, I teach you every day. It came from somewhere. I didn't just like fall out of the tree with it. Brothers that helped me build my motorcycle club nation, that helped it get to where it is, that believed in the process. What if I'd have been like every time I didn't like something I saw in the club? What would it have been like if I had said, I'm not bringing nobody else to the club because they don't like me in there. Why would I bring somebody into this? Why would I bring somebody into this? Because it must have been great for you to come into. Must have been something good about it. Find the good. Look past your broken heart. Look past your hurt feelings. Look past your disappointments. The motorcycle club, friends. What does this mean? Well, if you're in California, it means West Side. But if you're a Black Dragon Biker TV person, it means We MC. I just made that up. We MC. We got our own gang symbols. Throw the W up, turn it over like an M, and throw a C out. We MC. And we MC means the club is not about I. The club is about we. You have to be able to do it with both hands. Looking kind of decrepit here. So I'm telling you guys, give everybody a fair shake. It is your responsibility. Somebody said Dragon throwing gang signs. You went straight gangster, Black Dragon. Yeah, we're gangster here. You don't see my skulls? Got to give everybody a fair shake. As hard as it may be. As tough as it may be. Right? Because they're our future. They are our kids. Even if he's 90 years old, he's our kid. Until he puts that full patch on and becomes our brother. And then everything that he does will reflect upon the MC. So the people who treated me really foul jaundiced me. And that's what happens when you jaundice someone else. Look, man, if somebody ain't done you personally, no ill, you don't have the right to hate them. A lot of times they tell me a person you don't like ain't done nothing to you. They just did something you didn't like. They didn't look at it the way you looked at it, or see it the way you saw it, or want to be about it the way you wanted to be about it. And so you don't like them, and you're going to tell other people not to like them. And that really makes no sense. Being a good club brother is it's like going to church. That's why they call it church. That's why so many of our references are to people that go to church. I mean, we're no different than a church. If you've ever been in a church family, you know how dysfunctional it is. But the thing about being in church, a part of a religion, a Boy Scouts, a Mason, whatever, is that to be about the best tenets of that group, organization, brotherhood, fraternity, sorority, church, whatever. To practice the best tenets is a practice. You ain't born with it. It's like the practice of medicine. You only get good at taking out gallbladders after you've taken out so many gallbladders. Your 1,000th gallbladder extraction is definitely not going to be as raggedy as your first. And you may kill some people on the way to that greatness. It's a practice. It should be called the practice of MCism. Damn, that's going to be the title of one of my books. I like it. The practice of MCism. The practice of doing your best for your extended family. It takes practice, man, to want to do more for someone than you do for yourself, to want to give more than you take. It takes practice. It takes being on your best behavior. It takes work. It takes work ethic. Some people give so willingly, but others don't. Others, they got to work at it, bro. If you're one of those folks that got to work at it, it's okay. Work at it. Look in that mirror. Take a look in that damn mirror. If you don't have a mirror, use your iPad. It shows you your own reflection. It's right there. Take a look in that mirror, my friends. Look at yourself. Look at who you are. You know whether you're doing good things for the MC or not. You do. You do. You know when you're being right and when you feel it. Sometimes, damn, man, that was really nasty what I did. But I can't apologize because that ain't me. No. Yeah. Listen, we got some shows on here tonight or this afternoon. We got Merlin's Open Road Therapy. Make sure to check out Merlin's Open Road Therapy. That's my executive producer here for my show. Merlin and Mama Ro have been with me since damn near the beginning, and I'm so thankful to have them. We've got Traveling Brother Cigars, and that is my club brother. He's got a show, Traveling Brother Cigars, and also Traveling Brothers Bikers, is it? Write down what the other one is so I can make sure to appropriately say it. Who else do we have that have shows on here you guys should go see? Of course, we got Harley House 76 that stopped in for a bit. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. So we want you guys to go check out those shows as well. And Merlin's open, going into surgery July 7th for a rotator cuff. Well, you will absolutely be in our prayers, my bro. Chris says this applies to any club, MC, or RC, or down to a CRC. I don't know what a CRC is, but yeah, I think it does. So what I wanted to present to you guys this morning was the idea that it is incumbent upon you to treat people fairly. When I'm doing my audiobook, I can't. It's incumbent upon you to treat people fairly. It is incumbent upon you to treat people fairly. Got that out. Incumbent upon means it's your job, it's your responsibility, it's the prospect's right to expect that from you, of you, from within you. Be right. Bury Ned right. You guys remember that from the Clint Eastwood movie? You better bury Ned right, or I'm going to kill your children. Be right. Do people right. They're your prospective club brothers and sisters. Bill McCaslin, you're not only carrying the weight of that patch, you're carrying the weight of the fallen brothers and sisters with it. Always be respectful. Amen. Listen, we're going to be praying for Merlin's rotator cuff surgery. That's coming up July 7th. And we're going to do that. Great roundtable last night, Black Dragon. Thank you. I didn't know if you guys saw that or not. That was some tough stuff, that one. Straight Jacket says, stay out the news, y'all, unless it's a good thing. Reggie Shooter Adam says, but when you think about it, when you have that kind of control of people, do you really want that person in your house? Something to think about. Recruit adults, not children. Edward Potter says, you're exactly right, Black Dragon. Treat people as you would want to be treated. The Outlaw Preacher is praying for Merlin. Everybody's praying for Merlin. Outstanding. And I've gotten to the end of my comments. For once. All right. The Prospects Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. This is one of my books that you can get. We also want you to get the Sergeant at Arms Bible. The Sergeant at Arms Bible is like I think the third book I ever wrote. Really kind of cool. You can order my books: Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, President's Bible, and Public Relations Officer's Bible, and Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs online on Amazon or Kindle, or you can get an autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Now, I get the most money when you order them from blackdragonsgear.com, by the way, just so you know. I don't have to share that with Amazon and Kindle. Well, not as much anyway. So, the Public Relations Officer's Bible, I don't have that here, but these are the current books. I'm just almost finished with the audio book, Prospects Bible audio book, my first audio book. It's really cool. I have to build a extra little room over me to quiet. It's still too noisy in my studio. And I went and priced the materials. Man, this economy is effed up, man. $400 for me to build a 10 by 6 PVC frame to put around my desk and put blankets, moving blankets on. It's $400. They want like $18 for the couplings a piece alone. What the hell is going on with this effing economy? A $3 PVC plastic coupling, you want $26 for a four-way. What the hell, man, people? It cost $400 to build a 10 by 6 square around my desk that I can stick moving blankets on. We got trouble, brothers and sisters. We got trouble in this country. They're getting ready to take gas up to $10 a gallon, I bet you. No one can buy a house. My friend's daughter bought a house. She made $100,000 on the closing. She started to get the house before this current boom happened. So she got the house, and the house is worth $100,000 more than she paid for it just on signing the signature. Are you serious? Do you guys remember what happened last time that happened? Do you remember the fall? Do you remember you remember them coming up and flying up in airplanes asking us to bail their banks out? Remember all that money they got? They got enough money to give every man, woman, and child in America $1 million cash. We gave it to banks and stuff. Boy, we got problems, people. Problems. You better be trying to band together with these folks in your MC. You don't know if you're going to need to use them to all of us be together someplace in the clubhouse, fending off people and going out into the woods and hunting. Ain't no telling what's about to come down the pike. Better learn how to treat these people good, man. Philip says $400 is a drop in the bucket for me. Is that what you think? I don't think $400 is a drop in the bucket for anybody. But certainly $400 for some PVC pipe and some couplings is not a drop in the bucket for me. It is an outrage. And should be for anyone, in my humble opinion. All right. That's it for now. We got an hour in. Wow, I didn't even expect to do that. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. I love to hear your 2 cents in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny. We'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully on time, around 10. And we'll have another show for you. I hope you guys like this one. Let me know what you guys think of the new format. And, man, we could talk about some of this stuff forever, right? I'm Black Dragon. We're going to be getting skinny this summer. Try to stay cool. Remember your animals. Animals get hot. They need extra water. They need extra attention. My animals are always cool because they live indoors. But hey, not everybody's doing that. You got horses and stuff. They don't get to live indoors. Take care of your animals. God placed them on the earth for us to care for, and they too are our responsibility. All right. Have a great day. And damn it, my commercial ain't working. Are you serious? My commercials ain't working? Oh, man. Could y'all hear that? Y'all couldn't hear that, huh? I can't hear it. All right. Hey, it is what it is. No commercials. We're just happy to have the show. I'm out, man. You probably won't even hear all this stuff that's getting ready to happen, but you guys know how it sounds. Yeah. None of that. Wow. That's so sad. And none of that either. Okay. Well, you guys know if you watch every day. We'll have it fixed tomorrow. Love y'all. Take care. Peace. And chicken grease. Let's see if this works. No, that ain't going to work either. Damn. Okay. So you guys know that we have the motorcycle and then we have the guys that yell. Bring in the guys that yell. And motorcycle sound. Maybe we'll bring in some music here. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just take you guys out like this. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll have some more yelling. And fade to black as the motorcycle rides away into infinity. All right, fading to black, fading to black. And we're out.